Alrighty, so a while ago, Club Penguin had shut down. I'm pretty sure everyone knows this because Club Penguin is a massive game that has had over 100 million people ever register to it. And in fact, this game was so old that I used to play on it until the day it shut down. I played on it using the username Squirt Dog. And I know that might sound very weird. Why the hell did you name yourself Squirt Dog? But to simply explain it, it's because my grandma at the time had a dog named Squirty, so it made sense. You know, it was kind of like, you know what, this is before the FireMonkey era, and I just need a name, so Squirt Dog it is. You know, that's the name I'm going to use in Club Penguin. So I ended up using that account. I never got a name change. I don't even think you could change your name at that point in time. But yeah, I had that account for the entirety of it, but it ended up shutting down at one point. So I was like, dang, you know, I won't be able to have this account anymore. I won't be able to have all the progress that I have carried through my whole entire childhood into, you know, my teenage years and further beyond. It was a whole entire situation where I was kind of sad about it. Similarly, I was sad about another game shutting down called Toontown Online, but just like Toontown Online, Club Penguin ended up having a new version releasing of it, which was a complete private server made by the community called Club Penguin Rewritten. Whole entire purpose of Club Penguin Rewritten is just to, you know, allow people to relive the nostalgia in a very popular server that has just everyone on it. You know, all the people who care about Club Penguin, all the people who want to try it out for the first time. If you wanted to look at Club Penguin, the site you would be going to is the rewritten version of it. It was a whole entire username, or not username, but yeah, it was a whole entire private server that was pretty cool. You know, I had actually played on it myself a few times. However, recently news broke that Disney has decided to officially DMCA Club Penguin Rewritten. Now, this made me worried right when I heard about the news because I'm like, I love Toontown Rewritten as well, and in fact, I play Toontown Rewritten a lot more, which is another private server out there made by the community to relive the days of Toontown, but I don't want that getting shut down, so I started researching into it, figuring out why exactly Disney DMCA'd this specific, you know, private server project, and come to find out, based on my research, it appears that Club Penguin Rewritten was running ads on their website and accepting donations. And while this might not sound bad, because, you know, according to them, the donations and everything went to keeping the servers live, you know, allowing other people who want to relive this experience to help fund the ability just for the whole entire community as a whole, oh my god, this fight, to relive that experience altogether. So, you know, it was interesting. I mean, like, on one end, you know, it's Club Penguin, it's a game everyone used to play, but on the other end, yeah, these people are kind of monetizing, even if they're not using the monetizations that they're earning from the project for themselves, they're still making money of it. And that is where Club Penguin Rewritten got into the illegal territory. Because from a moral standpoint, it sounds perfectly fine. However, in the eyes of the law, that is bad, because in Disney's eyes, that is basically this Club Penguin private server profiting off of Disney's intellectual property. So they ended up putting down a full DMCA strike, just pulling out the project entirely and getting rid of them from the face of the internet. And the whole entire purpose of it was because of them having all these ads and stuff running on the site, which of course made them money. Now, once I found that out, I was like, oh, thank God, because other services like Toontown Rewritten literally don't have any ads whatsoever. All the money they actually earn are from other side things, such as, you know, the creators working on their own YouTube channels, their own live streams, that type of stuff, but none of their revenue is directly linked to the project themselves. And now, personally, do I want Club Penguin Rewritten to come back? Yes, 100%. I think that a Club Penguin just private server that is very popular, anyone can play on, should exist in general, because it allows people to experience other people's nostalgic childhood and see how it was like back in our days. Now, something interesting to mention, however, is Club Penguin was a Flash game. Now, the developers in Club Penguin Rewritten had actually rewrote the entire game very recently into HTML5, which would allow people to still play the game from the browser into the future. For as many years as HTML5 stays alive, people would be able to play and experience this game. So it was a very nice situation. However, right when they finished rewriting it and right when they were starting the testing of the launcher, that is when the DMCA, the copyright, whatever you want to call it, actually managed to occur. So it was like all of their hard work has been completely wiped because on top of this, it was not open sourced at all. And basically, if projects open source, that means anyone's allowed to look at the code and use their code for their own projects, whatever it might be. But it appears that maybe there's going to be a silver lining, because one of the official people who work on Club Penguin Rewritten says that there might be some good, like, hope. There's some good hope. There's a chance for something good to happen along the way of this whole entire situation. So maybe they'll work out a situation, you know, a whole entire debacle with Disney, where they're able to keep Club Penguin Rewritten going, but they won't be able to, you know, do this donation stuff. They'll basically take this as hey, here is your visual and verbal warning. If this happens again, yeah, you guys are completely wiped out. And now, while actually editing today's video and researching everything, something weird happened. One, I couldn't find the original tweet that I was going to edit in on screen to show you guys, hey, yeah, they said there might be some good news about it, but when trying to look this stuff up, one thing I noticed was, firstly, the official Club Penguin Rewritten Twitter account had gone private, unfollowed literally everyone, and basically just vanished. Their account's still there, they still have all their tweets, but they're now officially privated, and they stopped following everyone a part of the project. But on top of that, there's a lot of rumors going on that apparently the owners of this project got officially arrested. I don't know how certain that is as of yet, but if that is true, that is crazy to think about. People who are just trying to preserve this nostalgic aspect of an old game that Disney didn't even care about anymore are being arrested for trying to do it and for monetizing, you know, this type of stuff in order to make some money to put back towards the servers so that they didn't have to keep taking out of their own pocket to fund everything. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a little bit of an update because it's something I realized after I had already started editing the video. But I'd love to hear what you guys think about the whole entire situation. Do you think Club Penguin Rewritten should stay down? Do you think it should come back up? Do you agree with Disney? Do you disagree? I would love to hear what everyone has to say in the comments down below. But with that said, my name's FireMonkey. If you enjoyed today's YouTube video, consider subscribing and support the content I create, and I'll see you champs and champets next time with another video. Peace out.